What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and I'm going to show you, it's not a new strategy, but it's a strategy that I'm trying to learn, adopt, and I think I want to break it down a little bit based on my limited knowledge, and I'll admit now it is limited. I haven't had too much time to play. I've only seen a couple of attacks with it. Last war was a perfect example for it for us versus UGM, so I hope you're ready to see it, because it's an amazing. If you haven't seen it already, it's a very flashy, very cool raid to do, and yeah, I hope you're excited, because I am to show it you. But again, I'm not saying it's new. I know that someone else has covered it, and a good percentage of you guys are probably aware of it anyway. But let's have a look at the AQ charge. So Jack attack, Jack Ralph, sorry, not Jack attack. This is the base he's going to do. Okay, so let me try and explain how he does it, and let me talk about the modern bases. So most modern bases these days, you have Archer Queen bunkered far away from the big threats, should we say? So air defenses and giant bombs. So if you want to kill the Queen directly, kill squad into the Queen, then you're not going to get anything truly high value unless you start coming in from far away angles, awkward angles. So if you just went in through 12 o'clock now, where all those storages are, golems, quite a few wizards to break in, you'll get the Queen. How far can you push past the Queen with both expos there shooting and that sort, and probably all the giant bombs are by the northern air defences, I would say, between the air defence and the Archer on the right, and the air defence and the sweeper below the town hall. That seems like an obvious spot. There might be somewhere else I can't remember on the video on the raid. But the point is, a lot of modern bases adopt this strategy because it defends against so many things. If you want to trip giant bombs, which is key on a lot of raids, before you can hog the base, you're going to need to come in from 6 o'clock probably, or maybe a slightly awkward angle like 4 or 7, and try and hit the Archer, the air defences en route, and eliminate the threats, and then hog the rest. So you have to really work to get those either the air defences down or the giant bomb threats, and get the Queen, which is the point. So this strategy, what is it? So what you're doing, okay, is you break in an Archer Queen into the core of the base. So it's like an Archer Queen walk in the bloody middle of the base, straight in, with 5 or 6 healers on it to keep her fully alive. Now that she can take so much. She can take on a max king, she can take on a CC, she can take on a load of defences. When she's got 6 healers sat behind her, particularly if you've got her ability in rage in her back pocket, she's going to add some serious, she's got some serious pushing force. So obviously with her hit points as well. This is only really going to work with a max Archer Queen. I'd probably say 25 plus really. I wouldn't want to do it unless it's a lower level base. I wouldn't want to hit this base with a level 20 Queen, let me put it like that. And then what that does is the Queen's going in the middle, so she's going to at some point target all the giant bomb threats, as well as the CC, the King, and any other threats that she comes across in the core. What that does is that frees you up to use your King to go and kill the enemy Queen. So you're doing a split hero attack. You're using King to kill the Queen and whatever added value the King can get, using your Archer Queen to take out all the giant bomb threats, and then you can just hog whatever's remaining. So with that knowledge and that explanation, let's have a look at this attack, and then we'll start breaking it down a bit deeper, to figure out how he does it. And I think he starts down south with the Queen first. Earthquakes at the start. Look, opens up the base to allow the Queen to freely move through. That's key. He wants that Queen to go in far. He drops 6 healers straight onto the Archer Queen, so she's going to be getting hit, but she's not going to be losing health at all really. She's just going to carry on moving through. He is going to need to make sure he needs to funnel her in. Now on this base there is a sort of a natural funnel. If she tries to push towards 10 o'clock, towards 7 o'clock, then she won't, because she won't get past the cannon. She'll go in. And similarly on the other side, the wizard has helped funnel with the builder hut, and then the arch tower as well. So perfect funnel. She's going to take, once that elixir pump has gone down, she's going inwards. Once she goes in, she's going to pull the CC. So early poison is key. You want to make sure you give her the best chance. Get those troops clumping up. In this case, there is a CC that's full of like archers and they're going to go down quite quickly actually, which is really nice for him. So that was probably a good CC for him. But if it was a hound or if it was a pecker or dragon loons, she'll just take it on. She won't care. The poison will slow the loons down. She'll whip the dragon out in no problem. But look what's happening now. Golem down, couple of Valkyries in added as well, just to get the added value of what you can get. King in, he's going up to kill the queen. Meanwhile, the queen's carrying on moving through the base. So that's the split hero part. Look, he's got an expo, his king's on good health with an ability, so he's going to get extra defenses up there, and he's throwing hogs in already to go and help up there to help take down the northern side of the base. So now he's got his queen almost in the core. The hogs taking down all those defenses. King's coming up to meet the queen, and now he's just got two little flanking sides of the base to figure out. King's going to the one side, so he's probably going to think about hogging the other side. There you go. Look, giant bomb threats eliminated. All the hogs in additional. Unfortunately caught an early spring there, which is just a little bit unfortunate for him. Loads of hogs left. Watch this. Fly by heel, fly by heel. Here they come, here it comes. Boom! Fly by heel. There you go, boys. Have some heal spell. And they're going all the way through to the other end to get the final defense, which is the cannon. And you can see I mean, the raid's done. The base is over. The queen ability is still there. It's incredible. So let's recap that. Let's analyze it a little bit deeper. So it's just amazing, isn't it? So cool to do. So the Valkyrie's there, the good chunk of the wizards, I think even the rage as well, and the jump. Now he's pretty much not letting the queen free, giving her those 6 healers and allowing her to go free and cause havoc. It's a perfect base to open up for her to move far through. Yeah, you can see the earthquake positioning perfect. It's allowed him to pretty much hit every compartment. Every conceivable defense can get hit by the queen with what's just happened there. So that's kind of key as well. There were some defenses that I suppose would have been an awkward, which you can see at 10 o'clock, and that's his entry point. He's going to take down 3 defenses on his entry point, then go down onto the expo and the wizard tower on it, and basically all the defences up the north side as well. The king's going to take down. Even if the king didn't, I think the queen would have gone up there eventually and helped out anyway. But I'll speed it up slightly. So queen's moving in, and we're just going to stick zoomed out on this one about here, and we can see what's happening. So queen takes down the king, queen takes on the CC with the help of the poison. That didn't matter. Golem down, heavy on the wizards. You need to be heavy here because he wants those defenses to go down. He wants all that HP up top to go down as well. Valkyrie's added as well to add a bit of tanking power. Fortunately, that cannon didn't go down. The golem's moving over to try and take it down. King in, queen still moving through the base. King and queen coming up to meet at some point. You saw the cannon didn't go down towards 10 o'clock, but that is going to go down when he drops the final hogs, when the queen's over there tanking. So he's just waiting for that tanking opportunity. It did come. The hogs stupidly did path over the giant bombs, which killed quite a few of them, but he had just enough left to go and take down the rest of the base. And there it is. Beautiful attack. So that's the theory behind how it works. I tried it. I didn't get an opportunity to go through it with Jack, which I'd have loved to have done. I really would have, because obviously he's now I'm not going to say mastered, but he understood it enough to build an army and do it. Now I took an attempt at it here. You probably just saw then it was a 94% 2-star. This is the base I took down. So my view on this base. Now it was me and Gusty that planned it, so big shout out to him on it. And I did a live attack video on it as well, so you can go in and see what my thoughts were on that. So there is a little bit of repetition here in the video that I'm putting up, but the point is, on this base I wanted to send the king in through 12 o'clock. The queen in through 12 o'clock. It's a natural sort of position for it to go in. I can open up a huge portion of the base at that area. Send her in, and king in through the south to go and get the enemy queen and all the other defences there. And then just hog what's left. So I'm just going to play through, and you can see my thought process in the raid. I'll talk through it. So to start the raid, I dropped the earthquake down. I zoomed in nicely, made sure that opened up everything. Meant I didn't even need wall breakers. Look, got a huge portion of the base opened up. 6 healers on my queen early doors, and then a single wizard on the and a minion to help out as well, because to save a bit of troop space. Now you can see there's a witch in the army comp, and there's a pecker in my army comp as well. So I went for something a little bit crazy. I think if I'd have had, instead of a pecker, if I'd have had a golem, it would have been a potential 3-star. There's a few things that I could have done to tweak it to get the 3 on this one, but I wanted to go for something super, and I didn't need to pop the queen ability then. I didn't. So again, if I'd have not popped the queen ability, I would have been okay. But you can see the idea. I'm now poisons down. There is a pecker in the CC, which worried me again, and I think I ended up panic dropping the rage to try and keep her alive while she took down the pecker. Look at the health damage it did to her. I panic dropped the rage, got the pecker down. It did swing again, but just about kept her alive, which again, anything other than a level 30 queen could have died then. Now you see down the bottom, okay, quick funnel, I'm sending a pecker in, a witch, and what else, my king. I thought I could go and get some defences down with that. I was trying to be a little bit funny because the war was over. I wanted my king to go, king to go and get the enemy queen, take some defences down as well. I wasted some early hogs there. You might have seen at 6 o'clock. The hogs that are now the wizard tower and the arch tower were splatting. I dropped a couple of giants in to distract, and then hogs to go and sort of move from 9 o'clock all the way across to 3 o'clock. That was the point now. I wanted them to go and help. I saved a few hogs for the back end as well, but unfortunately at the bottom side of the base, my kill squad, my mini king kill squad, did nothing. I had to use the rage for the queen, so I couldn't rage them up, and it just didn't quite work out, so my hogs had to go there and take them down. So they started losing a bit of health. The queen's still there. So essentially the raid failed me a little bit, but it was my fault. You know, I tried to be a bit too crazy with the pecker witch combination. That was such a waste. But just think about it. You can see the queen's done her job. She's got through into the core. She's taken down all the defences on her route. Those flanking hogs, the mini kill squad with the king. I copied a lot of aspects of the raid. Now, as I said, I'd have loved to have gone through it with Jack to try and get a bit of a better understanding. And I think I'm going to do a more in-depth video on the queen charge later down the line, because it's one of those strategies that I think can take down a huge. It's almost like anti-modern bases, because all the descriptions that all the main things you would do in an anti 3-star base currently, with the bunkered queen, the faraway double giant bomb threats, this sort of strategy is almost perfect for it. And with a bit of refinement, I think we can really start seeing, I mean, even on this army comp, okay, if you'd have taken 2 golems in, for example, dropped the amount of hogs a little bit, and got rid of the witch, just thinking, you could have potentially got away with 2 golems in down the south side to go and get the to do a proper rush, or a golem and 3 or 4 Valkyries. That might have been effective as well. So very easily, I think I could have edited this raid to bring it a 3-star. And these are the top 10 or 9s, guys. These are tough bases. So yeah, for me, this is an amazing attack strategy. I hope I broke it down enough for you guys for something to work with. Start thinking about it. It's not that hard to break down the base, to figure out. All you need to do is find an entry point for the queen to go in, open up the base enough for her to keep moving through it, enough healers to keep her alive, and then just figure out a way to kill the king. The queen can take on the CC. The queen can take on the king, and anything else she's going to come across in a core. 2 expos on her, she'll be fine. So think about it. I hope you try it. In a farm war, farm wars are the perfect time to practice this sort of thing. But I will stress, this sort of raid is something more for an anti 3-star base, I think, as far as I'm aware at the moment anyway. And my knowledge is slightly limited. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, my attempt at it anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, because I'm always interested to see what you guys think. If this is the first time you're watching this video, why not drop a subscribe to my channel? This is the sort of stuff I like to do. Anyway, peace out.